Hey viewers, it's the Hand of Chaos, back with another episode of Subnautica. When we left off, I was mostly just salvaging things, like this piece of salvage right here. We're still... Oh, that's the Cyclops hull completed. But we are still looking for the... Oh, lithium comes in shale outcrops, that's good to know. But we are still looking for the blueprints for the beacon. I actually did a little bit of reading up while I was away on the wiki. Don't be mad, please. And it actually is not occurring in this zone that we're in right now. The beacon fragments are more common. Ooh, no, that's crush depth. That bone shark weren't there. I'd try and scan that. You know, let's just scan it. I got a knife.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
No, I already had that. We're still, so we've got to go back to the, that red kelp area. I think that's a moon pool fragment. And we've got to get the, we've got to salvage the...
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All Terra Corporation.
No.
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Okay, why should I come back then if you guys are gonna
100 meters.
sue the crap out of me?
Decreased.
Still, that diamond is nice to have. I think I needed that for the laser cutter. There's lots of good stuff over here. Another diamond when it ka-chings just like gold does. Oh yeah, see. Yeah. Let's see if we can find any other good stuff. No more good stuff over here. Wait, no, I think that's... Apparently I can't scan the lithium. For whatever reason, but that's not a big deal. I can definitely use the lithium. I know it's used in several different things. Another diamond. I don't know what diamonds are used for apart from the laser cutter. Words are not easy. Turn the lights off because it's getting brighter out. What is over here? That's no. That is the wreck of the Aurora. And I remember there being multiple Reaper Leviathans in the trailer. Not the trailer. I saw something. I saw multiple Reapers in the area surrounding the ship. I don't want to go there if I can help it, because I don't want to lose my sea moth or my life or all this cool stuff I've gathered up. Because I think when you die, you lose some stuff. You lose some of your picked up items. Not all of them, but sorry, some of them. I already checked those.
Seek fluid intake.
Right now, we're gonna head on back towards our base. We're gonna gather these bladderfish, if I can stop being terrible at fish for once in my Subnautica playthrough. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. Why am I so bad at fish? I mean, these things aren't even that fast moving. I'm just really bad at catching fish, and that's what there's probably some kind of like fish tank you can make, and I'm gonna get myself a fish tank, and I'm gonna keep the fish in there so I don't have to worry about being bad at fish all the time. Ooh, it's down here. Whee! Nothing, but that was fun. That was a nice little diversion. Where's my... Oh, what's in here? No, sea glide. I like how if you're at the back of the sea moth, you teleport to the hatch when you tell yourself to get in. Alright, so we do have a radio message, but the first thing we're going to do is grab a medical kit from the fabricator. And use that to stop bleeding all over everyone. We're going to cook up all these bladder fish. We're going to cook up that peeper as well, because you want to stay high. You want to eat, but you want to stay hydrated. I know what I meant. But maybe you guys didn't.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Sorry. Now let's listen to that radio message.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
What? That... Oh boy, that does not sound good. I'm not 100% certain what it means, but it does not sound good. Do I have the habit? Oh, I've already got the habitat builder on me. I thought I didn't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Scanner room, moon pool, a floodlight. Okay. Oh, the biorat. That's really easy to make. A vending machine. Interior modules. Ooh, I need some quartz out of the here. I'm gonna just... Right, it's the... I keep hitting the wrong button. Those diamonds will come in handy, though, as will that lithium. Wait, where'd my flashlight go? Did I put it in the locker? Yep, I put it in the locker because I'm... Unlike the flashlight, I'm not very bright. Ha ha. No, that's still the wrong button. Alright, now I believe there's a way to change this thing's power... yep, there it is down here on the bottom. 53%, that's fine. We got some food. Let's not ram the mobile vehicle bay. Okay, so I think there was a forest over this way. I know there was one, a small one towards the, just for kicks, let's drive through this big tube and maybe run a fish over on the way. Because we're terrible people like that. And once it gets towards maybe 30% or so, then we'll worry about replacing the power cell. But right now, I'd say we're still doing pretty well. is that? A time capsule? No. Hey, I'm trying. Hey, piss off. If I could see the bugger, I could. Yeah, go get that fish. I'm trying to What are you doing? Stupid biters. Okay, I'm gonna look at that when there aren't biters bouncing off my hull and distracting me. That appears to be an entire back end of a sea moth. So I know I definitely have that. It's a laser cutter. Okay, time capsule. An ion cube, a first aid kit, a nutrient block, and 2 large filtered waters. Oh, that's... I don't know what this ion... Oh, a power cell. Wow, thank you. Time capsules. It was a fun road. Okay. Well, thank you for the power cell and the food and medical supplies. I don't know what I can do with an ion cube. Maybe I can use it to kill these stupid biters that keep bouncing off my hull. Build some kind of, like, biter zapper. I don't know. What the hell's wrong with that what the hell's wrong with that fish? It, like... It's a tumor! It's not a tumor! Okay, no, I think I've been through here before. Oh yeah, that's that deep zone where PDA lady was talking about multiple Leviathan class life forms. Ow! I need to be more careful. Mobile vehicle wave fragment. That didn't actually...
Increased foreign bacterial levels in the water.
That doesn't even deal damage. Running over a fish deals more damage to the sea moth than attack by a giant shark thing. It's dumb. I should stick my entire arm inside the sea moth to fix it. You know, let's go over and find this guy's remains. Let's check this bit of scrap. Just more laser cutter. It's at 175 meters depth, so I should be able to get to it without too much trouble. Well, that's theory at least, but inevitably something will prevent me from accomplishing that goal. Even if it's just all these mushroom trees that are in the way. Let me see here. Let's go through this. Maybe let's loop around a little bit. Try and not ram into everything. Oh yeah, this was the guy that the machine said send a burial detail.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ultra glide fins, that sounds
New blueprint
pretty
acquired.
cool.
Integrating new PDA data.
Probably better than regular fins. Alright, let's get into cover a little bit. Don't like this exposed area. Let's take a gander. Just let that run.
Sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Well, that was weird. Kind of creepy. Oh, let's not ram anything. Let's, what, a sea glide? Sea glide. Oh, we've got another radio message. Surprise, surprise. Still no beacon, and that's... It's really irritating that I can't find that beacon. Because I would so set up a base if I had it. If I just had that beacon, I would set up a base in a heartbeat. And we could stop living out of that life pod. But without having the beacons to reliably find our base again, it's kind of pointless to, you know, build a base if we keep just losing it. How long does this kelp forest go on for? Yeah, I'm sorry, this has been kind of boring so far, guys. Promise it's not deliberate. I'm just having the worst luck finding the stuff I am looking for. I wish there was a way to set waypoints without beacons. Obviously your PDA can record locations. Why can't you just program stuff into it? Just say, hey PDA, I want to program a location into you. And the PDA will be like, okay. I guess that would make it too easy. Then you wouldn't need the beacons at all. Ow, what the hell? That was rude. I feel like I may have already been here. Yeah, I may have already been here. I think I'm heading it, yeah. I've definitely been here before. We could also stand to have some more food and water. So let's start heading back to the pod. And we're gonna collect some foodstuffs, something nice to drink. Ooh, it is nighttime. Leave the lights on. Then we'll maybe visit the kelp regions, maybe south. I don't know if everything radiates out all circular like or what. But I'm willing to bet that this is not the only area with stuff in it. We're right here. Let's listen to that radio message we got going on.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, that first bit kind of sounded nonsensical. But whatever. I'll take your word for it that it means something. That second bit was a little more promising. Might be able to get off this godforsaken puddle. Except I know I won't. Because the game doesn't work that way. I'm so bad at fish. Did that peeper not have an eye? Oh, there it is. I will now, and until the end of my Subnautica game, be bad at catching fish. It is one of the eternal truth. You know, let's see how if a Gary fishes it.
Creature discovered.
I thought I already scanned you. Maybe I forgot, or I just thought I scanned him and never actually did. Come on. Where you go? Why am I so bad at fish? Let's cook ourselves up a nice little meal here. And continue our search.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
I have no problem with non-synthetic foods. I mean, I guess these guys thousands of years in the future get all their food from like a vending machine or something. Which sounds unpleasant and boring. Let's see about those ultra glide fins. I guess they'd be under equipment. No, just fins. Let me take a look here. Blueprints. No, that's Gary. I need that propulsion cannon. I'm pretty sure. Oh, modification station. Ah, that's why I can't make it. I need the modification station. Also clearing out these little pop-ups, little yellow circles that are popping up here. I'm trying to get those to go the heck away because I don't like having alerts. I'm not going to deal with these ones though right now because you guys will be like, Hando, why are you doing this? You're so boring. I don't want to read all these entries. Well, I mean, I assume you don't want to sit here and watch me silently read about all these fish for hours on end. If you do, and I have misinterpreted, then let me know, please. I will be more than happy to spend a video just reading the data log about fish. What's out here? What is out here? Out here in the wilderness. some point I need to visit those islands. Technically, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know that those islands exist, but I know, so I will eventually go there. Ooh, some wreck. Ah, that needs a laser cutter to get into. And guess what? I don't have. Decrate. Doesn't necessarily mean I've been here before. I think I may have actually been here before. I think I recognize that wreck. Oh, I may have only been now.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, no, it's not E. I keep mixing up all my keys. I may have actually been here before, yeah. I think I recognize that wreck. Either way, oh yeah, I'm going to need to change out that battery on my sea moth pretty soon. It's getting low. Don't think there's anything in there. So here is my plan, since I'm about coming to the end of this episode. It's a lot of recording time. This next episode will spend, since I basically just pick up right where I left off from my last recording, I will do some more searching. I will search until for more of this. I'll search for the beacon until I hit maybe 20% power on my current power cell. Then I'll head back to my base, pick up the spare, and go to one of those islands. Anything up here? No. There's some kind of weird trench. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, I've definitely been here, because there's, like, this spot, and I was like, oh, it looks so cool, but it's right at but it's past my crush depth. I remember this now. Also, is my sea moth misaligned, or is it just all the terrain around me is at a weird angle? A little bit of both, maybe. I don't know. This area is bugging me. I mean, I can hear the reef back, so I assume I'm reasonably safe. What is that? Scanner room fragment, I believe. I'm starting to be able to recognize some of these fragments. No, I think that's just a bit of wreckage I was already at. What the hell was that? Must have hit like 3 spadefish or something. Let's go over this way. I don't think I've been over here much. Hey, I'm kind of developing a little bit of a hate for spadefish because they are constantly damaging my little sea moth. You know, I said I was gonna next episode keep searching until I hit 20% and then head back to base, but I'm almost at 20%, and gone a little over my planned recording time. I suppose that's okay. So we're gonna just call it right here underneath the shadow of this reefback, because reefbacks are cool dudes. So I guess that is it for now, guys. Feel free to like or subscribe if you sufficiently enjoyed the video, or leave feedback. I love feedback, guys. Not getting a whole lot right now, but that's just because the channel's new. But if you have any kind of commentary, feel free to leave it. I like knowing what you guys like, what you guys don't like, how I can improve. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.